Hey everyone, and welcome back to this brand new video. One of the coaches at Unga Academy here, and this is going to be our usual chat that we have on the weekends about the market trends over the past week. But before we jump in, as always, please, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. Click on the notification bell, which is that little bell that you see just under the video, and go and leave us a like too. Thank you so much. Hi, we are the Unga Academy, and we teach traders how to make money in the markets. Our founder, Andrea Unga, had been struggling with trading for years until he developed his automated trading method, which he used to become the only 4-time world trading champion. Subscribe to our channel for free tips and tricks. Okay, so it's been quite a busy week in the markets, even though it doesn't look like it when we look at the returns of the stock indexes. So what happened? Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Powell gave a speech on Wednesday hinting at a possible end or slowdown in the interest rate hike. So the market celebrated that by going up over 3% in just one day. And then that rise paused for a moment. And today, with the release of better than expected new employment data, well, some of that certainty disappeared. And much of Wednesday's uptrend, well, that's returned to previous levels. And we're now near or just above parity. And as you can see, the Nasdaq is currently up by 0.45%. The Euro Stoxx is flat, and the DAX is slightly down, as well as the mini SP 500. On the other hand, the bonds have done well, and they continue to rise. And this week, we can see that the T-bond went up by 1.34%. The Bund, that also went up by 1.18%. And a bit further back is the US 10-year bond, the TY. As for the energy market, crude oil, that's up by 6%, and its derivatives also went up. While on the other hand, we see some large declines in natural gas, which it continues to fall as it had started in the last 2 weeks. All the metals, they're all positive. Silver in particular stands out with a rise of more than 5%. Copper, that's also doing well and is up 4%. A little further behind, however, is gold. As for the meat market, not much to report this week. Feeder cattle is up by 1%. And as for the soft commodities market, on the other hand, we see some mixed returns. That is, we see both positive and negative 5-day returns. Among the markets that are doing well, certainly cotton, which is up by 3.5%. And on the other hand, orange juice is down, but we know it has been growing very strongly and is near its all-time high. The grains, well, we've got some negative returns except soybean meal. Wheat is performing worst at negative 3.5%. So we can see that right now wheat is well back below the prices that it recorded before the outbreak of the war. And then let's take a look at the cryptocurrencies and the currencies. The yen is up 2.68% in the last 5 days. So we see more or less general weakness in the US dollar. The euro dollar is at 1.0489 right now. So the euro is definitely rebounding. The other currency pairs, they're performing well. The only negative one is the Canadian dollar. And finally, Bitcoin is up by 3.34%. Now, this is a minor movement, and Bitcoin is clearly still well below a significant resistance level. So, we'll wait and see if it'll be able to recover from this critical level and get back near 20,000. As for volatility, we can see that short-term volatility has dropped slightly, and in fact, we have low percentile values, while long-term volatility, especially for the US indexes, continues to be quite high. Let's now have a look at the volatility term structure, which remains in full contango also this week. And as you know, contango is it's the classic structure of the equity markets when there is no disruption. So this means that short-term implied volatility is lower than long-term implied volatility. And we can see also that the VIX is at a pretty low value compared to the values recorded in the last 9 months. All right, let's turn now our attention to the rollover schedule for next week. European bond futures will be rolled over on December 5th. Then on December 7th, which is this coming Wednesday, we'll have to roll over the US equity indexes. That's SP 400, SP 500, the mini Nasdaq, and the Dow futures. All right. Before we leave you, I want to leave you with just a small piece of advice. If there is someone among you who is interested in systematic trading, go and check out the link in the description of this video. And through this link, you can go and watch a free presentation by Andrea Unga, who will introduce you to his trading method called the Unga Method, with which he won the World Cup Trading Championships 4 times. And from that same link, you can also go and get our best-selling book, The Unga Method, covering only the shipping costs. Or you can even sign up for a free strategy consultation with a member of our team. And everyone, that's it for today. I just want to remind you to please go and subscribe to our channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like on this video as well, if of course you did like it. So we really appreciate it. All right, everyone, have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you soon in our next video. Bye-bye for now.